I am officially live on YouTube. So how's everybody doing today? I'll wait to see if I'm live here. Somebody let me know if they can hear me, see me. I give up. I can't even spell today. Jesus. Paranormal Connection. Hello, how you doing today? Figured I'd talk to somebody else. I'm tired of talking to all the spirits in my house. I've got a shitload of them too. I'm good. I'm good. I can't complain. I mean, it is what it is. Going out to film tomorrow after I donate plasma. Probably film Sunday too. Got a couple of cemeteries I need to go back to and check out a couple things, so I'm gonna film them while I'm there. Anybody, those who watched my last videos, I went to 2 cemeteries containing witches. The first one was Elizabeth, down south of here in Kingsland. She is for sure a known witch. The 2 that I visited this last week, or the 3 that I visited this last weekend, we don't know yet. Folklore says they are, but I think they were, from what I could figure out. Yeah, I am a busy man. I'm all about my YouTube channel. Because I'm disabled, waiting to get my disability. That's all I do is my YouTube channel. Got 2 people in here. I'm hoping some more people will join. Oh, I got 3 in here. Oh. Oh, I think I will. It takes a few minutes. So I got 3 in here now. You have Paranormal Connection. Where are you guys at? Where are you guys located? Because I've seen pictures of a couple different graves, witches' graves that have had wire over them or wrought iron over them. And I'm always, oh, okay. I think I've when I was looking up different sites with witches, I think I've seen that one. I need to make it to Tennessee. I'm gonna try this next summer. I'm gonna try to get traveling, and I want to go to Louisiana, Tennessee, And up north, I need to do Gettysburg and Salem too. Peyton Nelson, how you doing, guys? Supernatural. Hey, Supernatural, what's up? Oh, cool. So now you can watch live streams. Awesome. So what's going on with everybody else? Any paranormal stuff going on? I mean, my house is full of it. If you guys have been following my tweets, SLS camera, I should put up pictures. I got one that hangs out in the bathroom. I got a couple that hang out in a chair over here, on my bed. Hey, Beyond hey, Beyond the Bell Investigations. How you guys doing? Sadie Baker. I have to look that up. Oh, you're gonna have Supernatural Criminal. You're gonna have your house investigated. Yes, it is. It's Friday, guys. I love it. I like Fridays. Weekends are for my filming, and I can't wait to get out and film. So, where are you guys at, Paranormal Connection? Anybody gonna be coming to Georgia sometime soon? Okay, Manchester. Okay. Yeah, like I said, I got to get up to Tennessee. Hang on one second. Be right back. Oh. Okay, I'm back. Oh. I need a bigger desk. So, did anybody see my tweet the other day about chakra removal? Yeah, the Bell Witch would be cool too. Definitely something I want to check out too. I got a lot of places I want to check out this next summer. Because I don't go north of the Mason-Dixie line come wintertime. I don't like the snow. That's why I'm in Georgia. So I think after winter's over, I think I'm going to head to Tennessee, Louisiana, up to New York, Boston, Connecticut, Pennsylvania. I think I'm just going to do a loop and see what I can find. I definitely want to go spend the weekend at in Salem. I want to spend a weekend in up at Gettysburg too. Yeah, there is a ton of great places to check out Supernatural. A lot of them. When I lived in Minnesota, there are so many up there. I could have made so many videos up there if I'd have been doing my YouTube channel when I was in Minnesota. I'm kicking myself in the ass for it right now. Probably 30, 40 different abandoned properties that I went through that I never recorded. But that was before I was doing my YouTube channel because I was having issues with my anxiety and depression and stuff. So I wasn't doing my YouTube channel. I didn't start that until after I got down here to Georgia. Got a couple other people who are supposed to join today, but I'm not seeing them yet. But I'm glad you guys are here. My last live stream was a flop because I didn't put up a link for it. So, so it kind of flopped on me, but I'm being watched. That's what I'm looking at right now. To see if anything's popping behind me. Usually they're right about there, but he's not in the closet today. I figure if I don't pay attention, they'll show up. But yeah. I invited the witches at the last cemetery. I invited the witches at the last cemetery to attach themselves and to follow me home. And I think they took me up on the offer. I've got stuff moving. I'm in the bathroom. I got stuff falling off the shelves. All going on. But they don't bother me. It makes for some interesting dreams. I've been chased by murder hornets in my dreams. I don't mind them following me home. I don't know. My brother thinks I'm crazy, but you know, hey, he's got to live in the same hotel room with me, so hey, you know, it is. That's just me. I tell them they can follow me home. They got to play nice. Either they play nice or I fight back, and they don't like it when I fight back. But I've had nothing. I love the company of the spirits. See, you guys got to realize that I spend 90% of my time alone. I mean, literally spend 90% of the time alone. Only time that anybody's around is when my brother's home from work, or when he takes me to go film on the weekends. Other than that, I have no friends here in Georgia. I've been here over a year now, and I have no friends here in Georgia. I mean, I stick to myself, just me and the spirits. So that's just the way it is. I don't know. I'm not real good at making friends. It has a lot to do with my anxiety and depression. But maybe I'll be better after Monday when I get my smile back. I'll get my dental work done Monday. I'll have all my teeth back in my head, so I might be able to smile again. But I don't smile much as it is, so I don't really have anything to smile about other than the spirits now. They make me smile. So, anybody been watching CJ's Honeycut Farm? I'm obsessed with that freaking place. I wonder how much it would cost. Wonder how much it'd cost me to get CJ to let me go camping in the middle of his Honeycut Farm for a weekend. Kate and Sarah, you guys did? Yeah, I'm obsessed with it. I'm going through Sunny Deeds right now. I watched one of them this morning where I came on live. I would absolutely, positively love to spend a weekend in a tent in the middle of that 130 acres. I think it would be fun. Yeah, I think it would be fun. But CJ's talking about tearing the place down. I don't think that'd be a good idea. Well, I mean, it would, but you'd have to clear the property first because tearing those buildings down is not going to get rid of them spirits or the negative energy that's there. Kate and Sarah, no, you don't necessarily need to go live to get more subscribers. I mean, I don't get any more or any less off my live streams. So, no, going live isn't going to get you more. It might help, but I don't see any changes in my YouTube channel from my lives to my regular videos. So, I'd have to say you don't necessarily need to go live to get more subscribers. Just keep throwing that good content out there. You'd be good. And everybody that I follow, everybody that's in my live stream right now, they've all got great. There's tons of great. They're all got great content. All their content's great. All right, Supernatural, you leaving? Well, go help your internet guy. Later, Supernatural. Have a good day. Be safe. So what's everybody up to today? I'm just going to be sitting here in the room like I always do. This is what I do every day, except for when I'm donating plasma or I'm out recording for you people and my fans. Yes, I'm ignoring you guys. I'm busy. I'm on the internet. You guys got some good weather in Illinois? I won't talk about my weather. Probably upset a bunch of people up north, but yeah, we've been in the 70s, 80s down here in Georgia. Peyton Nilsson, that is what I'm saying. Anytime you tear down, well, look at all the incidents where people have moved into haunted places, right? And they've got minimal to no activity, and then once they start remodeling the property, you know, they start remodeling the house, they do a kitchen remodel or house remodels of any type, the activity starts to rise is with the more remodeling you do. It's because the spirits don't like stuff. They don't like change. They don't like things to be changed, especially if the spirit is the old owner of the house, like the house the way it was. So yeah, tearing down them buildings is not going to be a good thing. I mean, You can tear it down. He said, CJ wants to tear it down and then develop it. Well, if you develop it into a housing tract, you're going to have nothing but a bunch of haunted houses. If you develop it into businesses, you're going to have nothing but a bunch of haunted businesses. And not only that, but what about the construction workers and the people clearing the property and stuff? What kind of effects is going to be on them? Are you going to be able to keep people working on that property? No, you're not going to be able to keep people working on that property because the spirits are going to be after them, and not everybody is like us and can handle handle seeing a spirit or a poltergeist or a shadow man, let alone be attacked by one. I mean, look at Sonny Deed. Sonny Deed in the last episode, this last video they did that CJ and Sonny did. Sonny didn't get scratched. He got branded. I mean, that goes knocked him on his ass and branded him. I mean, he had a handprint the size of a gorilla on the side of his side, on his right side. I mean, he got slapped. Hey, Caden and Sarah. Mary, Teddy Bear, you made it. How you doing? So, I can understand perfectly why Sonny Deeds is scared of the place, and that's what makes me want to spend a weekend there. I don't scare very easily, and I think if any place could get my juices flowing, it would be that place. But I don't know. I know I felt so bad for Sonny. I mean, and then CJ got hit in the head, but Sonny made it very clear to CJ, if anything happens, I'm out of there. So in that last episode, when Sonny got knocked on his ass, I mean, Sonny was gone. Sonny did exactly what Sonny said he was going to do. Sonny left, and I don't blame him. I actually dream about Honeycutt Farm. I can't get Honeycutt Farm out of my head. That place is calling me like no other place has ever called me. I mean, I have dreams about Honeycutt Farm. And like I said, I'd give just about anything to spend a weekend there. In a tent, in the middle of 138 foot. CJ CJ definitely does change his personality there. CJ has an attachment from Honeycutt Farm. There's no doubt in my mind about that. He has an attachment. That's why he keeps getting drawn back there. I've never been there, and I think I got an attachment to it because I'm drawn to Honeycutt Farm like there ain't no tomorrow. And I've actually reached out to CJ, but I haven't gotten a reply back from him yet. Because that's why CJ keeps getting drawn back to the place, is because he's got an attachment to it. Something keeps pulling him back. Like I told everybody, my birthday is December 22nd, 2 days before Christmas. All I want for my birthday and Christmas this year is to spend a weekend at Honeycutt Farm. That would be the best Christmas present, birthday present I ever got in my entire life, is to spend a weekend at Honeycutt Farm. That would make my life right there. I mean, that would be tits right there if I could spend a weekend at Honeycutt Farm. How you doing beyond the veil investigation? You guys okay? What, Mary? You know, anybody knows me knows I'm psychotic like that. I mean, I would absolutely, positively love to spend a weekend there. Take a tent, enough food for the weekend, my gear, and spend the weekend there. Take enough backup batteries for all my equipment. Yep. I had, because I had so many places like that in Minnesota that were just like the Honeycutt Farm. They were abandoned houses and abandoned farms that I spent so much time on. I spent so much time on. I never recorded because, like I said, I never thought I could do YouTube. That was like uh, my depression and my anxiety. But thanks to a few things that Omar Gosh and Mosardi, a couple statements they made in their videos, and a few people, Patty, all of them, I got to watching them, and I thought, you know what? Like Mosardi says, live a little. So I decided I'd start doing YouTube. So now I'm gonna have to go back to Minnesota during summer and go back to all the places that are up there and film those. I could probably get a month's worth of videos out of Minnesota, just the area I lived in. And they're haunted. I know they're haunted. I've always been a sensitive, and some people have called me a psychic medium, physical medium, but I don't know. I mean, I know they're drawn to me. That's why I want to get my chakras removed to be able to use my energy, my body's energy, a lot better. So be a little bit more open, a little bit more sensitive to things. So once I get the alien implants removed, then I will be able to use my full power and my full energy to be able to pick up on things. Then that'll be interesting then. Oh. I don't know if it's now. You guys don't come on now. Don't mistake bravery for stupidity, because some people tell me I'm not sure if it's bravery wanting to go there or stupidity wanting to go there. All I know is I'm drawn to I'm drawn to it. It may be the dumbest thing I ever did, but I really don't care. I want to go bad. They tell me, Peyton, they tell me things on the other side every night when I go to sleep. The minute I lay down, I shut all lights off, lay down, and close my eyes. I don't even have to go to sleep. All I got to do is be in the dark room and close my eyes to go to sleep. And I see people and I see things instantaneously. And some of my dreams lately, especially since my last videos, have been really crazy. I mean, I'm ex-military, and I mean, I used to have, I have dreams of battlefields and stuff. But the other night, I dreamt I was locked in I was on a battlefield like I'd never seen before in my life. And then all of a sudden, I was in a cell. I was locked up in a cell. I don't know whether I was caught, captured, or what. But then I was locked up in a cell full of murder hornets, great big hornets. The only thing I can think of is they were murder hornets or whatever. And I was trying to get away from them. And I've been in Russia in my dreams. I dreamt I was in Russia. So I don't know if I'm having past life dreams, which some people tell me I am, or what. But yeah, I mean, since I've been really into the paranormal here again, I've been into it all my life, but since I got to Georgia, I've gotten back into it really heavy, and I've invited spirits home with me. The witches, the two cemeteries I went to that had witches, I invited them to attach themselves to me and to come home with me. And since then, I've been having some really crazy dreams. I mean, I've had one incident of sleep paralysis, and I woke myself up. I just shook myself out of it and woke up. I don't know if I'm sleepwalking because my counter on my watch, my step counter resets at midnight every night on my watch, and I've been waking up with 400 or 500 steps on my watch in the morning. Well, it ain't but 10 steps from my bed to my bathroom. And I don't remember getting up to go to the bathroom or anything, but I've got 300 and 400 steps, as much as 500 steps on my watch between the time I went to sleep and the time I got up. So, like my brother said, are you sleepwalking? Hell, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. It's like we were out. I didn't film it. We was out of the cemetery. I was scouting out a couple cemeteries and saw something move into the woods. So I ran in the woods. I come out of the woods. My brother was like, "What are you doing?" I said, "I wanted to see what it was." So I ran in there. And I didn't find anything, but well, the one, Peyton, you're very true, but the one where I was in Russia, it wasn't foggy. It was clear. It was weird because but I've never been to Russia a day in my life. Now, if it would have been a dream about Southeast Asia, well, then I could understand it because I've been to Southeast Asia. I was in Desert Storm, but I was in a gulag. I'm pretty sure it was a gulag in Russia, and I've never been to Russia in my life. In Russia, run my genealogy. See, I have no freaking clue what nationality I am. My family has told me that I'm Sicilian and Italian, but I don't know if I buy that one. I'm not that good looking. So I would have died in Russia. That's interesting to know. I appreciate that. Thanks for the information, Payne. I'm gonna have to do some digging. Could I be Russian? I'm not that good looking either. I don't know. Yeah, I know your soul lives forever. That's why I don't worry about dying. Everybody asks me about that. Death doesn't faze me the slightest little bit. Because dying to me is just losing the meat bag that your soul is in now. Your soul moves on to another, moves on. So to me, dying never happens. As far as I'm concerned, you never die. You lose the meat bag that your soul is in, and it moves on to either reincarnation, afterlife, or whatever, but you don't ever die. I mean, and that's the way I look at it. You don't die. Everybody says, "Oh, you're gonna die. You're gonna die." No, you're when the vessel that your soul is in is no longer usable, it moves on. But yeah, you never die. I mean, you just don't do it. It just don't happen. The soul lives forever. The spirit and the soul live forever. So you can't say that you die. I mean, you just can't do it. Now, mine, I don't know where mine's going to go next because of the things that I do in my life, and I don't really tell anybody because I don't want to lose any of my followers. I don't want to lose any of my friends. But I don't think I'll lose any of you guys, so I'll tell you. But I'll let you guys know. I do a lot of spiritual magic, what people call witchcraft. I'm a left-hand path practitioner, wholeheartedly. And I don't fear death because you don't die. Spirit moves on forever. I've always been called. My mom called me her moon baby because I've always been attracted to the moon. I live for full moons. Full moons are my nights, man. I love them. So I don't know. But yeah, I appreciate that information. That's, I've been wondering about that, about some of my dreams. They've been off the hook. But nothing that's bothered me. I mean, I've had a couple where I woke up, had to go to the restroom, and I went to the restroom, went right back to bed because I wanted to go back into that dream. Paranormal, of 3 past lives for you? And the other thing, and that's why I want to, I got to do my genealogy. I got to see what I go find out with my genealogy because I don't know for sure what nationality I am. 1, 2. Wow, that is really cool. 3 past lives, huh? Wow, I know people, 3 of them. That's crazy. That's just crazy. Well, you could have as many past lives. God, nobody can. You could have. God only knows how many past lives you could have. Because like I said, the soul don't die. How long do you know how long they were, or anything like that? Oh wow! So they're all intertwined with. They would be. They would be intertwined with your present life. Then is what you're saying, right? Wow! Wow! I can't think. See, I can't think of anything that would have triggered mine. I see. Peyton, who's a medium? That is really cool to hear. I mean, I'm into that stuff. I mean, I wish there was a way you could tell where you were going to go next. Oh yeah, Paranormal Connection. Yeah, they're medium. They definitely are. I wonder if there. I wish there was a way to tell where you were going to go next. That would be kind of, But I guess that would. I don't know. I mean, like I said, my dreams have been off the hook. I've been. Well, either way, to be able to access the memories of your soul from past lives is awesome. I mean, that is just totally awesome. Like I said, um, when I went down, it's like when I went down to film Elizabeth the Witch down in Kingsgrove, down in Kingsgrove, down in Georgia. Um, I went to 3 different cemeteries that day. I was looking for her, and when we got to that last cemetery, it's back in the woods. It's not a logging road, and I mean it's back in the woods. I mean, there's nothing around it at all. It's at the end of a logging road. But when I opened the gate up, I went to go through the gate. It was like somebody slapped me right in the chest. Just bam, and I stopped. And I couldn't, at first, I couldn't proceed forward. I mean, I stopped, I tried to step forward and I had to back up. I pushed back. Finally, I was able to get inside the gate and underneath the canopy, underneath the little gazebo thing like they got there. And that's when I started filming. Well, I didn't think it was a cemetery, so I started walking the perimeter of the cemetery like I always do. Paranormal connection. You're a practitioner of the old ways? But anyways, I started walking the perimeter. Awesome. 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 That's totally awesome paranormal connection. I started walking outside the perimeter. Well, there, you see in the video, there's a tree in the middle and there's a bunch of caved in graves. And as I come around and I was filming, I came around and I came around the one side there and I knew what I was looking for. I was looking for a tomb with an opening on the end. And that's when I yell, you hear me in the video yell at my brother, I go, I found her. I found her. And I walked around there and I took first thing I did is I took my face, I got down and I wanted to look in there and see if it was actually her. And when I stuck my face in there, it was a big blast of air that came out and blew me backwards. That's when you hear me go, whoa, what the hell? And I found her and I invited her to come home with me too. After I came home from that, I had a dream that I was actually back at that cemetery. And there was a fern bush. And I was back at the grave. So I told my brother the next day, I said, because I made the comment when I left there that the next time I come back, I was going to bring her flowers. I was going to bring flowers back to her grave, because I'm sure, by the looks of the cemetery, nobody visited her and everything. I said, well, I'm going to bring flowers back to her grave. And he said, well, that sounds like a good idea. Well, then that night I went to sleep and I had a dream that I was back at the grave and there was a fern bush. So I told him the next morning when I woke up, I said, no, I'm not taking her flowers. I'm going to take her a fern, a potted fern. Because I think that's what she was telling me. She liked ferns. So I'm going to take her 2 potted ferns, put on each side of her grave next time I go back to see her. And I'm also taking flowers back to the other girls that I filmed in my last video. Because I always take flowers to graves that I'm attracted to, that I'm attached to, that I become attached to. And I feel that I've become attached to them poor ladies. They're not bad ladies. They're good. They might have practiced the old ways, paganism or whatever, but you got to remember, the Salem witch trials, they didn't kill any witches. The sad part about that is most of the people that were put to death for being witches in the Salem witch trials weren't witches. Yeah, you can leave. I always set my boundaries. They know. They know exactly what my boundaries are. I don't have a lot of boundaries, but they know what my boundaries are. They play nice or they don't come. And if they come and they decide not to play nice, well, then we'll have another issue. The reason why I didn't take offerings the last time that I went to these graves was because I didn't know that I was going to find them. But I'm getting ready. One of my trips being I'm in the South soon, just as soon as hurricane season is over, and the great state of Louisiana recovers enough, I'm going to be going to Marie Laveau's tomb. I know I'm going to her tomb. I know where her tomb's at, so I will take an offering to her. I'm going to be taking offerings to her. But now that I found those graves, I will be taking offerings back to them. But just because that's how I am. Thanks, Paranormal. And I invited, when I invite spirits home to follow me and attach me, it's so that I can learn from them. The witches, it's because I want to learn from them. I gather their knowledge. People say, "Oh, demons are bad. Demons are this. Demons are bad." They're not all bad, guys. They're good. Witches are not all bad. A lot of them are good. Yeah, you can help them cross over to light by bringing them flowers and offerings and stuff. And it will help them cross over if they want to cross over. Where I'm living, I mean, I have a full altar that I set up. Yeah, you can make them good. That's if they were bad to begin with. I get a lot of my knowledge and stuff from what people call demons. I have an altar that I got that, well, I don't hear because I'm in a motel room, but when I lived in when I lived in Rankin, Georgia, Springfield, Georgia, I had an altar set up. I have a magic circle. I have a desecrated magic circle, a whole 9 yards. The reason why I spend a lot of time in cemeteries, you guys see me filming a lot of cemeteries, is because I'm also a practicing necromancer. So I practice necromancy. So you will see me in a lot of cemeteries. You will see me, just as soon as I get the proper lighting, I will be spending a lot of nights in cemeteries because I like walking with the dead. I mean, a lot of people say, I don't know. Sometimes I wish I could move over to the other side and be with them. That's just me. I mean, I live in Georgia. I've been here a year. I don't know nobody. I don't leave my room other than to go donate plasma, like I said, or go film. Yeah, you're right, Paranormal Connection. I do fear the living a lot more than the dead because a lot more people have been killed by the living daily than they have been killed by the dead. Look at Chicago. Look at 2020. Look at all the shootings and all the killings. Those people all been killed by the living. Not by the dead, but by the living. Yeah, you antagonize the dead, you're going to get marked up for it. That's where CJ made his mistake. His fatal mistake was when he first bought the Honeycutt Farm. He went there and he antagonized those spirits. He poked a stick at them. That's like going to the zoo and poking a stick at a lion or a tiger. Then you go into the cage with them. You're going to get yours one way or another. But I have, like I said, I've done a lot of working with, everybody says, oh, it's a demon. Which demon is it? Is it really a demon? I've done a lot of work with Belial, and anybody that knows anything about Left Hand Path knows who Belial is. Um, it cracks me up. It's just the spirits and the dead are your friends, believe it or not. They are your friends. They've got knowledge of past. Yeah, people Our quick dump it. If you look at my last video, there's a pentagram on the back of the old pump house that I put my hand on. I had my brother on my camera. I put my hand on it, closed my eyes, cleared my mind, and I could see what was done there. It's not satanic. It's not always satanic. Mo Sargi was in the woods on one of his videos. He found in the middle of the woods, he found a pentagram with a circle with candles on the points. That wasn't demonic. That was a pagan ritual. The pagans and witches do that all the time. We do that all the time. We go into the wood. It's called, it's worshiping Mother Earth, the moon, the stars, the land, the grass, the sea, the trees, the water, everything. It's not always dark. And everybody wants to run right to the darkness, right to the darkness, right to the darkness. I mean, this is mine. This is a center stay of my temple. It is not always dark, guys. Quit making it out to be bad all the time. It's not bad. It's not even close to bad at times. Now, don't get me wrong. There are evil spirits out there. But most of them bad spirits you're running into, they were assholes in real life. The old saying is if you're an asshole when you die, you're going to be an asshole in the afterlife. That's right. So always remember that. Like Paranormal Connection just said, whatever you are when you die is what you are when you're dead. Yes, sir, Paranormal. That is a casting circle. That is a casting circle. That is a well-charged casting circle. That's why I tell everybody, love me or hate me. I am who I am. But anybody that follows me on Twitter knows that I'm not evil. I spend every day, all day, unless I'm working on my YouTube channel or out getting content for my channel. I spend all my time supporting everybody else on that channel because that's what I do. When my temple is set up, my casting circle is open in the middle of my floor. It stays there all the time. If I open it up as a portal, I close it as a portal. But it always stays set up. My temple is set up, and I think I put pictures of my old temple up. But I have a full bag behind me over here. It's got all my incenses, my myrrh, my hang on. Let me walk on my furniture real quick. This one's got all my shells, my incense burners, feathers, my lancet for pricking my finger, mushrooms, stuff like that in it. This one here is my charcoal, and this is my divination blend here. Right here, my charcoal, my divination blend for my incense burner. Frankincense. My myrrh. My three kings. Box of my black candles. Good night, Mary. Have a good night. My colored candles, depending on what I'm doing. But yeah, I mean, I have my casting strip. Yeah, I mean, my casting ring that I wear when I'm casting, which I usually got on my finger all the time. I don't know why it's not on my finger, but my ring. The ritual, my rituals for the Demon King Belial. I figured if I'm gonna tell people, I might as well I might as well show it all to you. I mean, I hope I don't lose people over this because okay, I got you. I've worked with a few different demons. That one. The 9 demonic gatekeepers. And so forth. But I'm gonna quit now before I get people running from me because now don't get me wrong. I also do summonings. I also do rituals with angels, and all kinds of things. So, you're gonna remain an anomaly, huh? I mean, it's not all bad, guys. I mean, I haven't caught. It's like me. I haven't feared coronavirus at all. I haven't caught it. I haven't even gotten sick. And it's because I did a casting when this stuff back in February, when this stuff all started happening. I did a casting. I did a protection spell for me and my brother both. And I haven't had an issue with it. I ain't even had a fever. Um, so like I said, it's not all bad. I mean, like I said, I did a casting and a protection spell for me and my brother, and neither one of us has even got remotely sick, and I really don't think we ever will. Meanwhile, people out there dying left and right from it. See, in order to be a member, everybody knows, if anybody watches my TikToks and stuff, you know that I meet twice a month with the Masons, the Freemasons, and one of the things on the form to join the application to be a Mason is, do you believe in a higher power? I put yes, but I believe in a lot of higher powers. I follow along the lines of the Egyptians, who talk to the star people, believe in aliens, stuff like that. That's why I'm getting my chakras removed. Chakras are nothing more than an alien implant to control the body's energy. I don't want to have to funnel my energy or my body star through chakras. I want to have complete control to release it all at once if I want to. Yeah. All I can say is quit running from what you don't know. Learn from what you don't know. Study it. Which post were you looking for? I'll about chakra removal. Give me 1 second. It might take me a minute to go through this because I've done a lot of retweets. I do a lot of retweets, so I don't do very many tweets of my own on my Twitter. All my Twitter are retweets of me supporting everybody else because that's what I use it for. Let me go through here real quick, see if I can find it. I haven't done that many retweets, have I? Wow. Hang on 1 second, guys. Okay, yeah, just hit me up with a DM on that later. Paranormal Connection. Yeah. What state are you in, Paranormal Connection? Okay, duh. You told me that earlier, didn't you? Sorry, brain dead. Okay, yeah. Hit me up with a DM. Um, we'll have a discussion. Yeah. I told somebody last night about it. I was talking to somebody on my Twitter. Yeah, I hear you. And they're like, and I said something about alien implants, and they're like, "Oh, I'm on that. I got to check that out." Because people don't realize that they can be removed. It's just you got to get rid of. But when you get rid of them, you got to get rid of everything. The tenalina and everything has got to come out because otherwise. Now there is once again, I'm not set up to do it though, but I can get them. I can remove them myself with the aid of Azazel. Um, I can call upon Azazel to have them removed, but I'm not in a position where I can do a casting. So, yeah, I'm just kind of stuck that way. I'm gonna do something real quick. I want to retweet that I'm live, so we gotta get some more people in here. Yeah, I know the room went silent. I'm trying to figure out what happened. I hope I didn't lose. I hope I don't lose a lot of followers over this. I really do. But I'm not gonna lie about who I am. I mean, I'm just not. I mean, I don't have any friends right now as it is, so I'm not gonna be losing anything. But I do love my Twitter family very much and my YouTube family very much. So I really hope I don't um, lose a bunch of people. But we'll see what happens. But yeah, the room went quiet all of a sudden, didn't it? Really? Do it again. Light it up again so everybody can see. You have done it? Yeah, I have it sitting here on my desk and it just started going off for no reason. Well, good as the reasons for going off. Okay, well that's cool. Like I said, I got your one DM already. I DM'd you back, let you know I got it. It's like I said, right now, I'm still waiting on my disability, so I'm basically living off of $200 a week that I get out of my arm for donating plasma. And everybody wants a fortune to do it. I just want somebody to help me get it done. I mean, I need one of those situations where you help me out now, I help you out later type things. I'm just trying to find somebody that can help me get it done. Yeah, we'll talk. That's cool. We'll talk about it. Yeah, Anywhere from 200 to $1,000, dude. Adventures with Nubs, what's up? Yeah, they're charging outrageous prices for it. It's crazy. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I'm doing even better after this live stream. Which one do you want, right or left? Wait a minute. You got to take one left and one right. That way I can balance myself out there a little bit. Yeah. That's basically what everybody else wants to do it. And when you're living off $200 a week, it's kind of hard to do. They made a decision on my disability. I'm waiting on the letter in the mail. It went to appeals, so hopefully. So do I. That's just it. So do I. It's like I have people ask me, what do I charge to do an investigation? I don't charge anything to do an investigation. I take donations. I mean, if you want to make a donation to the cause, that's fine. But I don't charge to. I don't charge to go to somebody's house and do an investigation, a paranormal investigation, because I never know what I'm going to find. As far as that knows, if anybody's been in long enough, they've heard of the silent ghost. That means, or the ones that like to hide when the investigator shows up and not do anything or not make anything happen. But the minute the investigator leaves, they start raising hell again. So I don't charge for them. Well, yeah, I won't charge for my knowledge. I believe in passing on my knowledge. Yeah, yeah, I do too. That's right. I just don't charge because I'm always there. Yeah, I'm always there to help somebody. I mean, if I ask somebody, it's like, if somebody asks me to do something for them, a casting or something, I'll do it. But I leave it up to that person whether that person's going to give me something back for it or not. Oh, whether it be a donation, a gift, or whatever. If they don't, then I know what kind of person that is. They are, and I can always change that casting. You know, you want a money spell done for you? I'll do a money spell for you. We'll see what happens. You start making money hand over fist or whatever, and you never come back to me and say, "Hey, bud, here, man, I appreciate all the help you did, man. You saved me, blah blah blah." And they just scurry off with all that money. Well, remember, the same guy that casted that money spell can also cast a spell to take that money away from you. So don't burn bridges, is all I'm going to say. Yeah, I go out, I'll do an investigation for free. I had a secretary of the Freemasons ask me one day at a meeting, he goes, "What's it cost to do an investigation?" I said, "Nothing. I take donations. I don't charge for it." Because everybody said that the temple wasn't haunted, and it's right on Bay Street, right downtown Savannah, right over Factor's Walk, where all those like, I said, it's not haunted. So I went in there. I stirred a little bit and drew them all to me so they didn't mess with anybody else. But I was in there one day and I said, "Look, check it out. Look right there." And he looked up and the hair stood up on his arm. He got real cold real quick. And at that point, as he looked at me, he goes, "It is." I said, "Yes, it is. They are not here to cause any problems. They're not here. They're here to watch it. It's past Masons and they're here to watch." I've never had that problem, though. But I tell them straight up front where I'm coming from. But you got to remember, I don't get a lot of people asking me that stuff because we haven't totally been able to step out into the light yet. So I go to this thing, so it is what it is. I just don't, like I said, I've been poor, I've been broke, I've been in desperation. I mean, like right now, I'm living in a motel. I'm waiting on my disability, waiting on whether I'm find out whether I'm gonna get my disability or not. I'm living on $200 a week, and that's right around $200 a week, and that covers my rent, food, and everything. So I know what it's like to be broke. And then I squeeze out whatever I can squeeze out for gas money to go film. But so I mean, I'm an evil person, I guess. That's what the people tell me, anyways. But like I said, I did the casting for me and my brother, and back in February. That last part of January, first part of February, I believe it was, when the coronavirus stuff first hit the news. And I ain't worried about it. I mean, it is what it is. I won't tell nobody if you don't tell nobody. I'm the same way. Hey, I can give you the shirt off my back. I'll give you every last ounce of blood in my body if you need it. But if you cross me, well, that's a different story. I literally got a room full of spirits. My brother asks me all the time, how many are you gonna pack in here? However many you want to come home with me. I don't ever have a problem with it. I don't. But yeah. Right now, my biggest goal is to get my shotgun removed, and I'm trying to figure out how to do that, or go find a place where I can do it. I thought about going camping and doing it, but I don't know. It's wintertime now. It's gonna be raining a lot here. Another damn hurricane coming into the Gulf, so I don't know if we're gonna get any weather off of that or not, but yeah, right. Well, my brother thought somebody was in trouble because I charged my circle with my own blood when I first got it. I did a charging. And he thought somebody done screwed up. He thought for sure somebody done screwed up. And no, I don't do blood magic. I don't do baneful magic. I've just never seen no need in it. But you never know. The time might come that somebody might piss me off enough to do it. And believe me, I was going to use blood magic or maple magic against anybody, it would have been my ex-wives. And I didn't use it against them, so they fucking ran me through the ringer like he ain't never been run through a ringer before. Master Demon, to you, how you doing today? So yeah, I mean, my last ex-wife had me set up on drug charges. So, I mean, tried to have my ass thrown in prison. They're still trying to throw my ass in prison over it. And I haven't, it's just like, people are people. I mean, they're going to get theirs in the end. I guarantee you. They are going to get theirs in the end, man. Karma's a bitch. I'll see them on the other side. It's all about perspective, huh? Yeah, I don't think I can't think of anytime I've ever used my blood, use my blood in a spell. Now I have used it in a summoning. Oh, okay, I got you. Now I have used my blood in summonings as an offering. I have used it as offerings, but I have not used it in a spell. Uh, yes, I've done that. That's what I did with my magic, with my summoning circle. I did use that to charge it and to bind it to me. But it's really nice to meet somebody to talk to about this. I've been looking for somebody to talk to over this for a long time. Never gonna have to DM me. We'll talk some more on the DMs. Um, um, I think we'll be good, quite well, quite well. I think we will be quite well friends. I think we could be good friends, really good friends. I have to get up to Tennessee and see you. Yes, I will, definitely. If I do get my disability, I've got about 2 years of back pay coming. I'll definitely be doing some traveling, brothers and sisters. I will definitely be doing some traveling. Because I'm gonna get out of this motel room, get me a proper place where I can set up. And I think Master Demon 2 is trying to figure out what we're talking about. Well, like they say, opposite attract. But I wouldn't know about that. I've been single for 5 years. I ain't even been on a date in over 5 years. I haven't bought a girl a drink in over 5 years. Wow. I'm getting fucking crazy too, man. Shit, better hurry up. Well, hey, at least you found a woman that will love you and put up with your shit, okay? Okay. Well, like I said, That's good. That's good. I like that. Well, hey, at least she's an honest lady, right? Oh. I mean, I think I don't know. Yeah. Um, I think that's one of my difficulties with finding a woman and stuff too. Is because I'm honest about who I am. I'm as honest as the day is long. Finally catch up. um, and living in the Bible Belt don't help me any. Quite honest with you, but I won't change my belief structure because I don't have a belief structure. Actually, I mean, I'm always studying. I'm always reading. I'm always digging deeper. You're not going to hand me a book and say this is the truth without me tearing that book apart and going, yeah, I don't like it. I mean, because they're gonna find out sooner or later. I mean, kind of hard to have a full blown temple when you got a temple set up. Kind of hard to hide that from people. I mean, um, I get a lot of preaching down here. I mean, being in the Bible Belt and stuff, and I refuse to be led around like a blind sheep. I just don't do it. I won't do it. If you tell me something is going on, if you tell me something that just happened in the past, I'm going to go investigate it and find out. I mean, that's what we do as paranormal investigators. We go to a place and they tell us it's haunted. Okay, it's haunted. Well, let's see what has happened to the property in the past. We do thorough investigations um, to see what the heck's going on. I was really hoping to get some more people in here, but I'm kind of glad it just stuck to the three of us. I have a few that were in here because we started talking about things I didn't think I was going to talk about today. Oh, um, knowledge of the places and findings. Yeah, it does. Um, yeah, very true. Yeah. See, yeah, and you know, that's why, one reason why I don't charge when I go on paranormal investigations because People move into a house or something, and all it takes is saying, "Hey, that place is haunted," and people's imaginations will run wild with them. I mean, um, and they'll actually convince themselves that the place is actually haunted, and every creak or every noise or whatever they hear is paranormal. And you go into them, and there ain't nothing there. It's a house settling. Um, I mean, the Masonic Temple. Them old timers down there told me that place ain't haunted. That place ain't haunted. That place ain't haunted. That place ain't haunted. When I knew for a fact it was, because the first time I ever walked in there, I got touched, and I was standing by myself in the main parlor and got touched. So I, proved to the secretary that it was. I mean, places being haunted and places and people's imaginations running wild with them are two different things. I mean, I got BioLife Plasma where I donate plasma. A friend of mine there works there. Just moved into a new place in downtown Savannah, and he told me the other day when I was donating, he says some weird stuff going on in his house. I said, like what? And he started telling me, things moving around, stuff like that. Okay. He says, and I was sitting on my couch the other night, and I had a lighter explode on the table. Explode? What do you mean explode? He goes, it blew up. Boom. Just sitting on the table. Okay. Well, anybody that's into this business knows how much energy it would take to blow a freaking lighter. That piqued my interest. So I told him I'd come check it out if he ever wanted me to. You need me to check it out, I'd check it out. But I mean, as far as it and stuff, I figured, okay, well, maybe not. Let me be there a while. It's a new house, getting used to the sounds that the house makes, whatever. I mean, because the house is a fixer upper, so it's older and stuff like that. But when he told me a cigarette lighter blew up on the table, that got my attention. So I may be checking that one out too. During a practice investigation, yeah, they'll get you. Was hitting on me. Yeah. Um, you just. I mean, here I get. I don't know what it is about me, but I'll get a lot of this. Some about my ears, and I'll be walking around, and it's like, and I'll just be like, okay, what do you want? I don't freak out. I don't run. I mean, you fucking blow me on my ass. I'm like, okay, fine. You showed me you've got a lot of energy, massive amounts of it, actually. So now let's talk. What's your name? And then I'll get spirit boxes out and we'll find out who they are. If you can find out who they are and stuff. But yeah, and that's how you should have reacted. I mean, that's the best way to react. You can't go into a haunted place and start demanding the spirits to do things, and when they do things, run. Don't go into and I won't mention no names, but I see this on a lot. Well, people go in and say, okay, if there's a spirit in this room, give me a sign. Knock, move something, and a chair rolls across the room, and they start screaming and run out of the room. Well, you ask the spirit to do something to prove that they were there. You asked them to knock, or you asked them to move something, and you ran out of the room screaming. Getting branded, big welts and stuff, or scratched, or something like that. I mean, I can understand that, but I got news for you. I've been scratched once. I've been bitten a couple times. I've been scratched. And every time I've stood there, my comeback's always been, okay, you scratched me. Now I'm coming after you even harder. Okay? You're not going to scratch me without telling me who you are and why you're here. Oh, I laugh so hard. I laugh so hard when you do that. And I mean, I've had hands laid on my shoulders. I've been in cemeteries, in the mausoleum. And when I was filming my last video, I did the mausoleum. I was inside the building. At one point, I was filming right there, and I had a hand on my shoulder. It didn't get picked up on the camera, but it was there. Do we have a problem in here? I think somebody's jealous. I'm ignoring them today. I'm not talking to them. I'm talking to you guys. Yeah. But yeah, you know how it is. You're touched every now and then. I personally live for spirits with that kind of energy. I love it. I love a spirit that's got enough energy to throw a chair across the room, open and close the door. But like I said, there's like you said, paranormal. There's no reason to act that way. Don't react that way. People don't realize, and people, anybody's an investigator knows that the spirits feed off fear and emotions. Okay, they're going to feed off that energy. So if you ask them to move a chair, and then they move the chair, and you run out screaming and crying and run away screaming, they know at that point in time that you're scared. So they're going to play with you because some of them get their rocks off by scaring the shit out of people and watching them run. It's kind of like, watch this. I'm going to move the chair. Watch you. Move the chair. And out the door they go. And the spirits are laughing, going, cool. And you're right. There is nothing to be scared of. There's nothing to fear except for fear itself. Always remember that. Or I shall walk through the shadow of darkness. Yeah. Yeah. You're right. They do in Russia. And some of us do here too. Oh, get me wrong. I've been walking. Fight. You're not going to scare me off. Okay, I'm back. Everybody still here? Hopefully everybody's still here. I lost internet for a minute, but I'm back. Thought that was going to happen. Yeah, it's just, no, it wasn't you. It was me. I lost internet for a minute. It happens here. We got shitty internet at this motel, so. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. I enjoy what I do. I do all the way around. I just wish I had a bigger place so I could get back to doing everything I do. It's kind of a downer at times, but I always got the weekends to look forward to. Today's Friday. I'll be out. I donate in the morning, and I'll be out filming tomorrow. I'll be out filming Sunday. Then Monday through Friday, I research places to film. Who's left in here? Anybody in here? Or did I lose everybody? Okay. All right. Yeah. Well, my viewers went down to 0 there for a minute. I was just wondering. I'll make sure I didn't lose you guys. But yeah. All right. I hear you on that one. I'm running out of things to talk about. Shit. I'm probably going to end this one here now. Paranormal Connection. I will DM you back here in just a few minutes. Because I need to talk to you. So, yeah. I want to thank everybody for joining me today. Been a good session. I will be filming this weekend. I will be hopefully dropping 2 videos first part of next week, and then we will go there. Yes, we will, Paranormal Connection. We will talk. And on that note, you guys all have a good day. Thanks for joining me.